Hi, this is Corbin Thomas with Below Market Investors. And one of my neighbors, a very nice woman, asked me about residential income properties in the SilverLake area. She has a daughter who's looking for some income properties in that particular micro market or sub market, if you will. So I did a video covering what I felt were the best of what's available in Silver Lake. I didn't go into Echo Park only because Silver Lake's prices are really not far off from what's currently on the market in Echo Park, and it's more established, more retail. But some people like Echo Park more, so I can certainly do a video on that if requested. But I apologize for some of the shaky footage, but I'm not in the film industry, I'm in the real estate industry, and my analysis is correct. Prices are continuing to spiral downward, and although Silver Lake has held up stronger than many areas throughout the country and in LA, prices are declining for both rents, commercial leasing of office and retail, as well as prices of all of the above property types. Here's smaller residential income properties, for the most part below $1 million, and my analysis therewith. If you have a question or want to talk about real estate at all, I'd be happy to discuss it with you. My number is at my cell phone is 888-295-1031, 888-295-1031. Thank you.
I'm just going to do a drive-by on this one. This is a house that was completely redone by a realtor. They're asking $1.3 million. It's got a triplex in the back, and it's right off of Sunset Boulevard. The property really is extremely overpriced, in my opinion. It's in a transitional area, and as you can see, there's many multi-unit, not so nice properties next to it. And at that price, you could buy a similar property in Manhattan Beach or Hermosa Beach, right by the beach. Up here on the hill, we have a building on Descanso for $865,000. There are two large 3-bedroom, 2-bath townhouse-style units and two 1-bedroom units, a terrace yard, and each of the townhouses comes with its own garage. Considering the size of the units, it's actually not a bad price. It's a very large building, and the location is fairly good. Actually, I'm ordering lunch right here at El Siete Mares, a great little fish restaurant here on Sunset Boulevard, and really at the junction, or very close to what is the prime junction. There have been a lot of foreclosures of multi-unit buildings right here on Descanso and in this part of Silver Lake, so you have seen some discounted pricing, but nothing. I haven't seen anything this large go to the auction. So hopefully there's flexibility on that price for an interested buyer. Here we are walking on the side of the building, and here is the view. It's mostly just of the local hills, but you do out to the side get the downtown Los Angeles view. Of course, it's overcast and somewhat smoggy today, but that's a pretty typical day for Los Angeles. But here's the yard. It's a much bigger yard than it looks from the other side, but it's a terraced two-level yard. Here we are at 1032 North Myra Avenue, and this is actually a 5-unit building. It's permitted for 4 units, and there's a bootleg unit. There's one 2-bedroom and 4 1-bedrooms, and as you can see, it terraces up the hill. Really interesting, eclectic part of Silver Lake, just west of the junction and south of Sunset Boulevard. There's even a little commercial right across the street. Really in transition, like many parts of Silver Lake. And this property they're asking $599 for, really for 5 units. It's not a bad price in this area. Here we have 1606 Silver Lake Boulevard, just before you get to the Y splitting off around the lake. Very close to La Mille coffee shop, and really not too many retail properties at this, or retail spots in this location. but they're asking $899. One of the units is a 2-story, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and then there's 2 1-bedroom, 1-bath units. But this is again very overpriced. In my opinion, it's worth about $600,000, not $900,000. Here's a duplex that recently came on the market on Del Monte. It's flat out overpriced at $624, I believe. It's in an area of SilverLake, just off of SilverLake Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard, and kind of a sketchy area. You can get a lot more for your money with other multi-unit buildings. Here I'm trying to sneak a peek of a triplex on Landa. It's been in foreclosure for over a year, and the next scheduled auction sale date for this property with a principal balance on the first trust deed, which is the foreclosing trustee, is $772. Hopefully they'll drop the bid, and that's scheduled for August 6th. It's a 2,200 square foot triplex on Landa, on the good side of Landa, meaning that it's in the Ivanhoe School District, and it's I'm not sure what the unit mix is, but if you're interested, I'd research it further and hope for a drop bid if it sells. Generally at the auctions, properties are postponed numerous times, and eventually they'll either sell or get canceled if there's a workout or short sale. Here's a view of the reservoir slash lake, SilverLake, from the really the nicest part of the SilverLake Hills, the Moreno Highlands. And there are a couple of houses on the market, one just down below on Balmer Street. Originally listed at 1.15, now they're asking $950, and prices are dropping rather quickly for single-family homes, even up here. But this is where houses will sell quickly if they come on the market on Moreno Highlands at a reasonable price, generally. Here we have a duplex at 2451 McCready Avenue. This is close to the lake, but on the wrong side of Glendale Boulevard, but still a nice area. As you can see, a lot of the houses have been redone, a lot of character homes like the rest of SilverLake. And this is actually it's a duplex with 2 2-story units, equal side-by-side units. It's got good views, and one of the units was remodeled by the bank. It's been owned by the bank for quite some time and has fallen in and out of escrow for about a year now. One of the units is occupied, and they're asking $650 on this property. A little steep, but a pretty comparable property to some of the other good ones. Here we have a 3-unit property on Griffith Park Boulevard at 1716 Griffith Park. It's been on the market quite a while. It's close to the junction and close to the hills of Moreno Highlands, as well as the 90026 area bordering the junction on Griffith Park Boulevard. It's 2 small loft-style artist units down below, and then a 1-bedroom, 1-bath house up above. They're asking almost $1 million, and it's just way too expensive. This property probably is worth in this market right now, depending on your point of view, is worth about $650 in my opinion. Here we have a duplex that just came on the market a couple of hours ago, actually, at 1668 and 1670 Lucille. It's a fixer for $499 in an area of SilverLake right by the junction, and in an area that's been in transition. You can see some newer buildings just up the street on Effie and across the street as well. So I think really in a prime gentrification part of SilverLake that's a very reasonable price. It is a fixer, but the units are large. It's got a nice yard, and they're 2 side-by-side units at 1668 again and 1670 Lucille. Just came on the market $499, and will probably go out around that price, hopefully not too much higher.